Hey, it's Pete from Abstract Ocean. Today we're going to be installing a vinyl decal to cover the logo on the inside of the Rivian trunk. First thing we're going to do, we're going to remove this. It comes out real easy, it's just held in with clips, and that makes applying the vinyl much easier. So to remove it, just kind of grasp it from one of these edges. Don't be shy, just pull down and you'll hear a snap, and just kind of work your way around. And that's it. Sounds worse than it is. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 10 clips in total, but that just hooks off there, and then we can apply the decal much easier when it's on a flat surface. Okay, so I've got the trim piece on a table now, so we can do the installation. All you're going to need is supplied, so we're going to have a couple of alcohol wipes, a squeegee, and then the vinyl. For the demo I'm using this kind of camo green. I think it's a pretty good match for the Rivian green, but either way, once we have the product on the site, we'll have vinyl to match all the paint colours, plus probably another couple of options as well. So let's just clean the area real quick first. The main point of this is just to get any kind of grease off the trim piece. If there's been trim cleaner used, like Armour or something like that, it leaves a film, so this helps get that off. Alright, then we're going to start with one of the smaller pieces. Start with an easier piece. So when you peel it off, just make sure that the vinyl comes with the carrier sheet, like that. And then you kind of want to, so I'm going to look along here first, then I'll look along here, and then everything else should just kind of fall into place. Just let it lay on top, don't stretch it or anything to kind of make it fit, because if you do that, it's not going to fit. Just going to lay that down like that. And as long as you're just kind of laying it on there and just maybe dabbing it with your finger to hold it in place, you can reposition it plenty of times. So I don't know if the camera might be picking up the sheen on the film on the carrier sheet, but I think that's pretty good. So I'm just going to grab the squeegee, kind of work that in. Then we're going to peel back one edge. Again, we kind of want to make sure, obviously we want to make sure the vinyl stays in place. So this one's pretty good. Some vinyls are tackier than others to the carrier sheet, but just be a little cautious. Use the edge of the squeegee just to hold it in place if you need to. And then once that's done, I'm just going to grab a wipe or a tissue, or just a clean towel, just to kind of make sure you didn't lift it at all during the application. Alright, now we're going to do the second piece. Same thing, peel it off. Line it up top and bottom. Oops. That's pretty good. Get the squeegee. Carefully remove the carrier sheet. Okay, the larger pieces are a little more fiddly, and what I'm going to do is actually, just be careful. So when you're applying these pieces, this will grip onto the vinyl a lot more than it grips onto the plastic. So if that keeps happening, just throw a piece of this over here or something, just so it doesn't get too tempted to stick to the vinyl we've already put in place. I'm going to start with the bottom piece. And you'll see, hopefully you can see on camera, we actually leave the top edge very slightly exposed. That's on purpose. Just helps you get your eye in up here and up here. Again, try not to, or just go slow, don't stretch it. This is why we put it on this carrier sheet, because if it was just a a piece of vinyl, you've got no chance of getting off of there without stretching it. And I'm looking at this right side first, tapping that into place, and I'm coming over to this left side, doing the same thing. And I'm just going to work down. So don't apply any pressure here, because I'll just start tacking onto that. It's not the end of the world, but you just don't want that to happen. Just kind of work down. Do the same over here. Okay, then grab one corner, put it back, grab your tissue or your cloth just to make sure it's all stuck down properly. Now we're going to do this top piece. Alright, so for the last time, kind of looking at these top edges first. I'm looking on my right side, which is this side. Get that in place, give it a gentle touch. And coming over here, this side. You can see it's kind of pivoting on that, so it's nice and easy. Touch that into place. Just kind of work down the vinyl like that. We're doing this inside, so typically you want to apply vinyl when the temperature is pretty well temperate, so between 50 and 80 Fahrenheit, or about 14 to 28 Celsius. Put this off. Okay, one last round with the cloth, just to, when you remove the carrier film it tends to lift the vinyl a little bit, so we just want to make sure that we're properly applied. I think that looks pretty good. So now we just got to put this back on the truck. Okay, so all that's left is to reapply the trim piece. So remember there's 10 clips all the way around the edge. So we're going to grab it. I'm going to try and get the easy ones to get are sort of the ones on the side, because you can sort of feel them and see them easier. So I'm going to go for this one. And you can see it kind of molds nicely around the bumper. Push up there. Come do the same one over here. Once they're in, you can just kind of push it home. Make sure they're all in. And there you go, that's how you apply the logo to the trunk piece on the Rivian.